the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skin.
I'm Gode.
And we've got Jana with us this week.
Hello.
And also the regular crew is here. I mean, Mikas is just focusing on filming this week, which is probably good news for everyone. We've got Dave the Brit that knows jack shit. He edits, and Charlie who fact checks any ridiculous claims that we make. You've probably arrived by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. We Got the Chocolates, that's a win. And obviously, Jana, we do have this jingle.
Right.
Still got the baby, obviously.
Yep, still have her.
Is there something wrong with you?
Idiot.
How long is it acceptable to keep playing that jingle? Like how old?
I don't know. She's 2 now. So.
It's arguably the weirdest thing you've ever said, I reckon.
I just remember your face from that night. I don't know how long ago it was. Well, probably 2 years.
I think that was the first episode I ever filmed with Gode.
Yeah.
And
I think not the first time we'd met, but the first time
but
we'd ever
first
done
time
something.
we'd filmed.
Yeah.
And you genuinely did say, yeah.
What
So
is
I
wrong
thought
with
there
you?
was. Well, I mean, I still do think there's something wrong.
Did you get nervous? Is that why you said
What
it?
was it? I think it was like
verbal diarrhea?
just, I wanted to say something
Yeah.
to like bring
Okay.
you in. And then I wasn't exactly sure how I should sort of start it. And that was probably not the right option.
What do you mean? Probably not.
As it turns out.
He's
Anyway.
still not sure. 2 years on and he's still not sure.
But as we heard, baby is a toddler.
She's 2.
Which
Yeah.
is good. Yeah, thank you. Now, we have a story from this weekend. Actually, quite a bit of content from the podcast for the podcast episode tonight. We'll reference the fact that we went down to the Big Bash drafts in Melbourne last weekend. Yeah, well, today we got back. So we referenced that a few times. It was the BBL and WBBL drafts, which was magnificent. But Skin, the story, I think, more comes from our breakfast this morning.
Yep. It's actually kind of a similar experience to what we just talked about. We went for breakfast this morning. Because we had a little bit more time than we expected. Actually, we
thought we did.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
we'll get to that. So we went for breakfast, walked in, and were greeted by the waiters, but they sort of seemed to English wasn't their first language, sort of thing. So
The great news is, though, because you hadn't been drinking this morning, you probably weren't being rude to them either this time.
no, I was trying to be polite.
Actually, quite the opposite.
But I just asked, and so it came up that English wasn't their first language because I asked how long the wait would be on food or something like that, and he wasn't sure. So we went and grabbed a mate, and then we ended up getting our food in time, which was fantastic, obviously. And as I'm sitting there, one of the waiters decides to strike up a conversation with me. I can only assume to sort of practice learning English with chatting to the locals. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. So she just asked like, "Oh, so you're flying? Like, where are you headed to? Are you not from here?" Sort of thing. And yeah, like she just unfortunately chose the one at the table with the fucking social skills of a rock. So I was like. It took me 30 seconds to work out what was going on. And then I was like, oh, yeah, no, we're from Brisbane. Like, we're just down for the weekend. And she was like, oh, I used to live in Brisbane for 6 months. And I was like, yeah.
Oh,
Lovely.
the secondhand embarrassment.
It gets worse.
No.
There you go.
She's like, oh, Brisbane, really nice. I lived there for like 6 months. And I was like, oh, yeah, lovely spot. And she just walked away. And I turned around to Lee and I was like, lovely spot. What the fuck's wrong with me?
I think I don't want to go over it twice, but from mine and Mikas's point of view, we're sitting on this side of the table, Skid's talking to her facing that way. We heard him say lovely spot
About all of
a
Brisbane.
city.
Just all of Brisbane. Lovely
Every spot. They're all lovely.
we heard him say it. Mikas and I are like sitting like you and I are, Jana, so we're sort of looking at each other like,
Oh, no.
How does the poor girl respond to that?
before we even said anything, she's walked away and Skid's gone, lovely spot. What am I doing?
How do you do it?
I just can't handle
Conversation.
I genuinely can't handle conversing. Like, I have no people skills. I don't understand.
That is the
what's
most
wrong with it.
relaxed small talk I've
Yeah.
ever heard,
It's like
and then you just seize up. Don't know what to say. Lovely spot. Lovely spot.
Yeah, we live in Australia. Lovely spot.
Lovely spot. Where are you from? Brisbane. Oh, lovely spot. Lovely spot.
The Milky Way. Lovely spot.
we were flying back in today and we were like going over Brisbane obviously as we're landing. I was like, Skid, it actually is a lovely
That's
spot.
right. We let a lot of those things go straight through the keeper most of the time, though.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't hear any more about it. after that.
This is the last. This is the last you'll hear of it, I promise.
It actually is really quite lovely for up here. It's a lovely spot. Like just everything. Down there.
Yeah.
The full extending landscape.
It's not great, is
But,
it?
but speaking of the flight, I mean, that also didn't go well for us. Now, Gode, you remember our last, and Jan, you probably do as well, our last experience with flying, myself and Skin, we missed our flight. Cancelled on the way back from Sydney. This time we had Migas with us, so we thought things should be better.
Wait,
Incorrect.
why?
Yeah.
What? Well,
What does Migas bring?
He's more organised. Like,
Yeah. He
I don't
likes
know.
being at
Apparently-
places
yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
not more
He gets
organised.
Are you high?
But you keep saying like early as well. But this is, no, Mikas is great because he's on time. You guys are just late.
No, but you say early is 10 minutes early. No, you
are
say
you
on
good?
time is 10 minutes early. Migas hasn't got a mic, so he
So
can't.
like last time we were talking about we missed our flight, and Mikas said like the closest or the biggest deal he's had in that area was when his flight got delayed, and then so he went half an hour before the new time, and you were meant to check in at half an hour before the original time, so they just didn't let him on. So yeah, like generally he's prepared and they're half an hour before, unlike us who were there half an hour late. But yeah, we ended up having a similar experience this morning.
Well, no, because in Brisbane on the way down, we took Mikas's advice. You were there. I played cricket against the team you're coaching on Saturday. We went to the airport. We were actually there on time for our scheduled flight, and then they went, it's delayed to marginally on time for our scheduled
You
flight.
just weren't on time.
Probably fractionally late.
We were pretty thankful for that.
Anyway, delayed to 7:30, and they were like, "No issues. You can't like check in, blah blah blah." But we can't. This morning we get a email from, I'm sure they're wonderful people, so we won't name the company,
Yeah, yeah.
but one of the airlines.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Emirates, and we
Okay. Thanks for
use
that.
them for all our domestic travel.
Yeah.
No, but we got this email saying, "Hey, sorry, your flight's been delayed. Check-in time is now half an hour before the new time," which became like 11:05.
Very explicitly says that.
Like couldn't have been more clear. We're like, great, excellent. We'll go and get breakfast so that Skin can say lovely spot about Brisbane. But so that's what we went and did. Then we arrived at the airport and we went to check in. Flight closed at 11:05. It's leaving. We were there at 9:55. Right, flight, see you later. And so we went to one person who said, "Nah, sorry, not me. You need to go to the other person," who then tried to kick us back to the other person. At this point, Skin was starting to get quite angry.
Testing.
Had he been drinking again?
He hadn't even had a beer.
He wish.
But in amongst all that, we're like half hour waits because there were 700 people having similar issues. Apparently, there must have been cancellations that morning or something like that.
No.
And there was about one person working. So like, this
Awesome.
guy's Lee's got sent off to stand in the corner.
He said, "Go stand in the corner. I'll come back to you." I felt like I was like a naughty school kid.
Time out for
No,
you.
but like, so this is like, say, okay, you've got this half an hour window. So surely forward thinking, okay, we're idiots. We're going to be late. Don't go to breakfast. Get breakfast at the airport.
Yeah.
But think about the content we created
That's true.
from eating that breakfast. Skin got to help someone with her English.
Exactly.
I wonder if he would have found a lovely spot at the airport.
Not as much.
Probably not.
But on Saturday when, because Mikas actually came to cricket and watched us play cricket there, and he was stressed because after the game, you guys were in a bit of a rush to get go to the airport.
Yeah. I
I walked past your change room. You were nude and didn't look in any rush to leave for the airport.
No, because I knew it'd been delayed.
No, you didn't.
I had a feeling. Anyway, then the lady tried to convince Skin that it's 10:05.
Yeah, so Lee's standing in the corner. I'm going to try find someone else to talk to. And this lady's like, said, "Yeah, well, no, so it's final boarding. So obviously check-in's closed." And I was like, "Sorry." And I've got my phone here. I was like, it's 10:10. You just told me departure's at 11:10 and it's final boarding. And she was like, yeah, like 40 to 60 minutes before takeoff's pretty normal for final boarding. And I was like,
No, it's not. We've actually flown before. It might be your first time.
I mean, it doesn't look like we have.
Anyway, then I'm finally, there's more to it. It just kept going. And then I'm finally, we've convinced them first they said, no, sorry, we've oversold. There's only 2 seats. And then magically she's like, worked a miracle. There's 3 seats again.
One of them on the floor.
Is it the 3 that we originally booked ourselves into? Like, yep, those ones. I was like, oh, great, well done. That is a miracle. And then they've gone, do you have any bags to check in? I've got, yep, this one. Checked it in. As I checked it in, I was like to Skin and Mikas, what are our chances of ever seeing that again? Like it just felt.
You just knew it.
Yeah,
You
it
just knew.
felt bad. It was
Oh,
like,
no.
Sure enough, arrive in Brisbane, out to the baggage carousel. Oh, my bag's on here.
Donuts.
That's a shame. Walked over to the little baggage collection place, and old mate goes, no, that's on the next flight. And I was like, oh, fair. That just makes sense.
Yeah, no worries.
Would it be on my own
No
flight?
worries. Thank you.
And I was like, so when's that arrive? He was like, 40 minutes from now. So we sat there, had 3 coffees, and we're like, yeah, we must be getting close here. That flight comes, baggage carousel, not on that either. I was like, mate.
Sit there watching all these people collect bags for like another half an hour.
It was half an hour of us sitting there going like, maybe it's the first bag that got put on. And so we waited till every single bag on. We're like, this is shit. And then walked over to the bloke and he goes, oh, is this it here?
Oh, mate. It's like he's playing a joke on you.
Shut up.
That's what we said. Like, have you just been watching us like walk around looking for it and just go, this would be funny actually. Is this your one? Yeah, that's real similar to it. That's it, you idiot.
I'm so pumped for our next trip that I've booked my own flight to get down there. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so excited.
I'm just pumped that I've never travelled with you guys because I think we would
Yeah, I
have
think
a
we'd
strained
let you-
relationship.
We'd let you book your own stuff.
Oh, yeah, I would get them myself.
Also, the other thing that happened on our flight that we found weird, I'm sorry that so much time's been dedicated to this flight experience, but I don't know if you got to see this, but it seemed like we got everyone's first day today because the lady that was talking, like, you know, how they do that little
safety
announcement,
instruction.
like, the safety instructions. Have you ever heard where people just like obviously panic mid reading it and just stop reading? So like mid sentence, she was like,
She just forgot her next line.
Is that US congressman who just keeps freezing on stage? He's like,
she just blanked out. She's like, lights will direct you to
Where?
what?
Where?
There's
Some
more to
frequent
it.
flyer just pops up. It's like, I
The
know
ocean.
it. Don't
the
worry.
ocean. Roof.
Oxygen mask will drop from.
The floor. What?
Thank you for flying with.
It's like she was just eating Pringles and she just had to quickly have a quick snack like mid sentence. She just stopped completely. It was so weird. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get on to joke of the week. Now, I'm very worried about these because I have not pre-read the.
You haven't had time, mate.
Well, I haven't had time.
Couldn't have been busier today with the breakfast and the coffees and the
baggage. Get it lost.
Tax right.
Oh,
Now-
mate, we've made money off that trip. Yeah, absolutely. That coffee didn't cost $4.50, it cost $5.50, you idiot.
If you're their accountant, he's just joking. It's just a joke.
No, that's a loose joke.
We don't know who Gode's accountant is. It's not the same one. just to completely distance ourselves.
You should come and see mine, actually.
Now, joke of the week. I do know what the first one is, and it's a stinker, and one that you've referenced, Skin. In fact, before.
Oh, great.
So, lads, I have one for the grammar fans. What is 6.9? A good thing ruined by a period.
I don't get it. No, as you said, Skin, how many times have you listened to that?
Couple hundred, I want to say. Yeah.
So I did have to put it. We had to put it in the podcast for people to realise. Thank you, we've heard it. It's magnificent.
I can't wait to listen
And
to it
they've
again
all,
next week.
like it's all been in the last little while, and I think I worked out why. The
Anne
other day.
Hathaway.
Yeah, the Anne Hathaway video.
But didn't you say that was fake?
Yes, that's
It's
That's
AI
right. So it
generated,
went
isn't it?
viral, and it's not even her. She's on some talk show, but it's completely fake. Telling this joke. How weird.
How good is Chad GPT?
Chad is
Chad is
doing
on
it.
fire. I used to have a crush on Anne Hathaway. But anyway,
I thought you were going to say Chad, which would have been weird.
no, Chad's a fuck with it.
Comes up again later in the episode.
Oh, great.
Joke 2. Here you go.
G'day, Chuckies. This is Simon from Texas, originally from the UK, and I've got a joke for you. My girlfriend dumped me the other day, so I stole her wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back? Well, she would have if Mikas hadn't parked in her spot. Love
Headphones on,
He can't even hear it. That's devastating.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he says.
So the original joke,
Right. The original joke, Paul.
the original joke, Paul, the ending, 10 out of 10.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for you to
Yeah.
hear this on Thursday.
Migas,
Yeah.
you will have to listen to the episode.
No
this
one
week.
tell him.
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
Sorry, mate. Anyways, also
Okay.
had a written one sent in. Comes from Jack. What's the difference between a blind sniper and a constipated owl? One can shoot but can't hit. The other can hoot but can't shit.
This is so average.
I fucking hate this. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Yeah, I
Betty,
bet you
honestly.
did.
I think that's fantastic.
I love those jokes.
If that air hostess had said that today instead of just leaving it silent.
Yeah, every time she like
What's the
blanks what
difference
she's meant to
between
say, she just tells jokes.
What did we do that? When we did, no, you had one of those things on the podcast. Remember you and I started doing that to him?
Yeah, I don't know why. but yeah.
Do you remember that?
I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. This podcast is brought to you by.
And that reminds me of a really nice joke I heard the other day. Anyway, that segment joke of the day, joke of the week, in fact, is brought to you by our friends at Better Beer. Thank you very much. And I'm moving us on to a special edition of Snap or Snub.
Look at this photograph. It's Gode and Glenn McGrath. How did his hair get so red? And why did he snub Johnny Depp?
Hey, Gode, can I get a photo?
Yeah, beat it, mate. Don't get out of my way.
Yeah, I know.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
He forgot his line.
I actually sang that live.
Too much breakfast.
This is actually a really good segment where we. Nah, just joking. If you're new to listening, this segment started because Gode, you did say that there's not many celebrities in the world that you would
a select
ask
few.
to stop for a photo. I think it's happened twice, including one recently.
Yeah, I was at a luncheon on Friday, and it was more Kathleen that did it, but I'm stoked she did it. Pat Rafter.
Or Girafter.
Patrick Girafter.
No, from our giraffe names too.
I tell you, he's 50 years old and still very attractive, man.
Okay.
Yeah, very
Did
good.
a lot in the Bonds undies, actually.
He
Filled
did.
them out slightly.
That's how we got
better
the photo with
than
him.
what we did. Yeah. Really?
No. No, he was good. Patty Rafter. So we got one.
Okay.
Okay. So, Jans, you will also play the same role as Gode in this, in that you
Okay.
would go, yeah, I'd probably actually would consider stopping them for a photo if I saw them in public and the opportunity arose. Here now, ours are probably themed more so from times you've been starstruck because of where we went yesterday, WBBL drafts. And first of all, we saw Ricky Ponting and got to meet him and have a photo with him. We're definitely stopping him for a
We're just
photo.
bragging.
Good.
Are you getting a photo with Ricky Ponting?
RT Ponting, absolutely.
Okay.
I
Nice.
probably would, just to show Matt.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Good angle. Good
Yeah.
Yes. Quite true.
What a player.
What a player. He was unbelievable.
Number 3 in my all-time. Anyway, keep-
Also, he completely rattled us because we went up to him and it was quite a serious day for obviously the draft and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're not that serious. So
people.
So we went up to him with like, hey, Ricky, we've just got a couple of stories about, we've got a couple of questions to ask that probably aren't specifically draft related. And like anyone else that we'd said that to would been like, oh, great. Oh, how good. Like real thankful. And Ricky was like, what's the point of it then?
How rattled did you get?
Proper rattle,
Excellent. Oh, mate. That is the best.
We were just like,
Sorry, Mr. Ponting.
just trying to be a bit lighthearted and fun, you know?
Yeah. And he was like, okay, let's see how we go.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Anyway, it's been really nice to meet you.
We're just going this
Oh,
way.
I would have just left. I don't know that I would have stayed for a photo.
But we stuck it out. And
Maybe
he
I'll
seemed
change
to
my
have it.
answer because that seems super intimidating.
It was intimidating.
He stuck it out
once
and he
we started
liked
asking
it
the
once we
question.
started. So we don't know if he was like proper taking the piss out of
I
us.
hope he was.
Yeah, I hope he
assume
was.
so.
Maybe he's
I'm
a
going to
fan.
believe that he
Imagine
was.
if he follows us.
He doesn't.
No, like, as in the next little bit, in the next week.
Anyway, we've got some other ones that do follow us, which were quite cool.
Yeah.
Glenn Maxwell.
Probably not a photo with Maxi. He's a good fellow, though. I've met him.
Great man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I bowled to him a bit
Okay.
like a while ago.
How'd that go?
Well, I got sup-listed for the Melbourne Stars bowling leg spin in 2014. Yeah.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Oh, so you went well.
Yeah, it went well. And then obviously I forgot how to bowl leg spin about 2 weeks later. So.
Okay, so that was and Jan's no fan
Yeah,
from you.
nah.
Yeah, well,
I'm
we
alright.
Big forearms.
similar story. Someone, the girl that we were sort of was our contact, I guess. She was like, "Oh, he can be a little bit like depends what mood he's in. He can be a little bit abrasive." And and we walked up to him. He's like, "Guys, love your stuff."
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Whoa, that's wicked. Yeah,
Well, make sure we
That's
follow him
cool.
off our account then.
do we?
Mikas?
Mikas? You're not doing much else at the moment.
No, you look busy over there, mate. You're doing well.
I think that's my biggest fear with this game is just the intimidation factor. Like,
Even if I really like someone, I'm too scared to stop.
I'd be too scared. So I don't know.
Didn't you have like an accidental version of this game?
Yeah,
Jans?
yeah. So when a friend and I went to Melbourne a few years ago, I had taken a selfie of us right before we boarded just to send to my husband. And then he replied, I didn't see the reply until we were in Melbourne, and he's like, literally half of the Broncos team are behind you in that photo. Had no idea. So he's not happy with me. So does that count as a photo with the Broncos team?
I think so, yeah. That's
Yeah.
actually probably the way, we shouldn't be encouraging that. Probably not the way to do it, is it?
Probably not the way to do it.
That's
I
actually
don't know.
paparazzi.
What if they thought like, oh, she's just trying to get a sneaky photo?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
right. That
pure
weren't, but you weren't at all.
innocent.
You're
No.
like- You were actually
I
like,
would walk-
guys, can you jump out of the background?
I walked past the entire team and didn't recognize one. Like, it's not.
Alex Reynolds, is it?
Sorry, mate. Just rule of third here. Can you go a little bit? Okay, here's my one that I was most impressed by. Mark Howard. Now,
Yeah, cool.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that means a huge amount to everyone out there, but in Australia, how would you describe him? He's not like an ex-cricketer or ex-AFL player. He's literally just a presenter.
Yeah,
for Fox
commentator,
Sports.
podcaster, good podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'd be in the top 2 podcasters.
He's
in
probably
Australia.
like us and then Howie Games.
Yeah, exactly.
I reckon. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd probably get one with Howie. I reckon if I was with you, blokes, I reckon we'd all get one with Howie.
I wish we did. We didn't. We were too scared.
We were too scared.
Didn't ask him, but
He seems like a great bloke, though. He wouldn't have said no.
yeah, he probably would have said yes, but he was hard to get a hold of. I think he was
He's a
on
busy
the
man.
clock.
He's a lot busier than we are.
But you should have seen him. Like, so we've never. I think he got to his flight on time too, which is weird. We've never seen like this live television aspect, right? It was a pretty cool experience. So I've like seen him on TV and gone, well, he's a freak. Like, obviously I like him. I like his commentary. It is the way he presents. But watching this, like the rehearsal for like 2 hours before they actually go live, like everyone's fairly serious, you would say. Like they're all trying to be like, is that all right? Is that all right to say? Like, then I'll go this.
Sort of like us, obviously.
Yeah. Then I'll say this. We watch Howie and he's by himself walking around the stage, and this is their rehearsal, like their proper rehearsal, and he's just taking the piss the entire time. So it'd be like someone's like, he's got a producer in his ear, obviously telling him where to walk, what to do, and he's just like, and then I'll go over here to Jason Gillespie. Jason Gillespie, would you like to keep Rashid Khan? Yes, I would. Yes, I would, Howie. He's a guru. Great call. And then he was like, he puts bumps on seats, bits like yourself. Thank you, Jason. And like,
That is great. Yeah. Oh, no wonder he's the fucking best.
but he was doing this in front of like a studio of people. Like,
Yeah,
we're
that's
all
what you
sitting
want.
there going
That's
like,
awesome.
whoa.
Just had all these conversations with just himself that were all very entertaining.
So he's literally, it was like he was doing
That's so
stand-up
impressive.
comedy.
That's very impressive.
And then,
perfect.
And then they went, all right, Howie, we need the cold intro. Like, you're going to have to do that. We're actually recording it now. And he just like flicked the switch and did like this speech, like as you would have seen on the draft if you watched it. He does this first speech. I'm telling you, he did it. He looked at the camera and like held his pause for like 1 second and was like, nailed it.
That's so good.
So he just got like full off memory, looked at it, and he's like, that's why they pay me the big bucks, guys.
I hope he said that.
It was unbelievable to watch, wasn't it?
It was.
I already.
And you didn't get a photo.
No, I was so
You
scared.
blokes are fuckwits.
We were so scared.
Yeah, we were terrified.
He's
Also-
he was tall. I don't know. He was real tall, way taller than you would have thought. I mean, you can still get photos with tall people.
I was
Yes.
going to say, it's not a hard standard to be taller than you.
You would have had to be on
Really?
stilts, unfortunately.
That was more just something he was taller than. He was taller than I expected.
But no, the
No,
whole,
no,
Stop
'cause
saying he's tall. We get he's
but
tall,
on,
mate.
no, but on TV, don't people say like, "Oh, you're shorter than I expected"? Like people always say that.
Do
Don't
they?
think about TV people.
no,
Do they?
people don't comment on people's height as much.
No.
As you.
Neither do I.
think. Yeah.
It was a new thing I was trying.
Do you think there's a reason you comment and notice people's height?
Well, you're tall. They're just like, no, you're really short. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I would say.
But no, the whole thing was like impressive. That like it's an hour and a half TV show. They pretty much do the whole thing in like one take. It takes them an hour and a half to do.
It's
And
amazing.
I was
It's such a skill, hey?
and
What do you
I'm
think
thinking about these podcasts. Like it's 40 minutes. Takes us about 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
and then
that's
3.5 days to edit.
That's for other reasons, though.
Anyway, we also got a photo with Beth Mooney. She was a gun, like, and
Mooney's a
actually
gun.
far more like entertaining than I would have thought just from seeing her on TV. Like the
player
way that
too,
she
holy
spoke.
shit.
And a great player. Yeah. Okay. Then a couple more that have come up in recent times. Delta Goodrum.
Nah, I'm okay.
No, I'm more than fine.
I'm 100% having a crack there for a photo. For a photo, just to clarify.
Yeah. Love you, baby.
Sorry, my little source footage. Just a photo.
Oh dear.
Right. Yeah, no,
Talk about that afterwards.
I'll be given a serious listening to.
Proper listening to.
Delta Goodman. I'm sitting on top of the world. One of the greatest tunes ever written, I would say.
No, I'd say Braveface.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Good song also,
okay.
actually. Yeah. Anyway, Delta Goodman, yes, she's about to go on tour. I think. So that's
you
why
going?
I was,
Going? You bought your tickets?
definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe not now, apparently.
You get a restraining order.
Source footage is just shaking her head.
Kanye West.
No, absolutely not.
Nah.
Did you not listen to what I said?
No, I got a text message there and I sort of registered saying, why the fuck would I get a photo of Kanye East?
Yeah, I don't think he can now. We're certainly not on a boat. He's recently
He'll be
been
president,
banned.
won't he?
He's been banned for life from an Italian boat after dropping his strides for the paparazzi.
Awesome.
Well, he's actually gone up in my
Upstanding
book.
human.
Justin Bieber.
No.
Nah.
Sorry, that was really quick, but it's just
that's the
no.
game.
Okay.
I'm a yes for Justin Bieber. Of
course you are.
I'm going to
Biggest
guess it's
yes.
Justin Bieber as well.
I've had so many Justin Bieber phases in my life.
Grousey.
Yeah, that was
No,
good.
I never did. I never had the Justin Bieber phase.
Really?
No, neither.
Recently in the news as well for man spreading.
What does man spreading mean?
It was in there. It was in our Pictionary game. It's
Yeah,
like when
sitting
you
with your legs wide
sitting with
open.
your legs like everywhere,
No,
and
that's
all
gross.
across his
Don't do
wife when he was watching tennis at the US Open.
Oh, right. Well, he's got a pretty big Jono, I think.
What?
That's a rumour, is it? Have you both done it?
I haven't heard
I've
that
not heard
rumour.
that.
Where have you heard that rumour?
No, I saw it the other day.
Gode's starting that rumour today.
Apparently his goes all right.
Okay. Hey, Godes, what do you want us to do with that information?
Well, that's why he's man spreading. Obviously needs a bit more room than the rest of us.
He's rich enough. Book an extra seat then if it's that much of a problem.
All I'm saying, he tucks it into his socks is what I'm saying.
You're welcome to not say that.
Remember the story of the three little pigs?
Yeah, vaguely, I guess.
Yeah. So remember there was that one that built his house out of wood, and he was essentially the pig that sort of dominated in that whole story.
Well, not really. Like there's one that made out of straw and one made of sticks and one made of bricks.
Yeah, I don't know if they specified wood at all.
Yeah, but I think we do know that it would have been structurally far more sound if they had it right.
I guess, probably, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But wood typically isn't that easy to come across at the moment, though, is it?
No, that's what you think.
Why is that? Where would you get some? Excuse the pun.
Head to pilot.com.au for blokes who need the little extra wood. Online service, discreet delivery, free shipping.
No, so it's that easy.
Yeah, man. Hard, made easy. Excuse the pun. Jana, last time you were here, we played a game. Well, actually, it wasn't last time you were here. It was a couple of times ago, but we played Would You Rather. It's a great game. I'm sure most people have probably played it at some point in some fashion. We're doing it tonight, but themed as bios edition, and that could be Instagram, Tinder, Facebook. Where else do you use bios? Twitter.
Oh, I didn't know we were including Tinder.
No, I didn't know Tinder either.
Oh, really?
You just said Instagram to me. Your instructions are getting worse, but anyway.
So
I've
basically,
seen some belter Tinder ones, but anyway.
yeah, well,
next
maybe
time.
we can do that as a separate.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, nice. Okay. Actually, none of mine are from Tinder, so if no one's done Tinder, we can keep that separately.
Yeah, I
you
ended
done
up
Tinder?
not selecting any Tinder ones.
Oh, good. Okay. Next time.
So we can keep that as a Tinder
That's
surprise.
exciting.
Bang. There'll be a treat in the middle.
Yikes.
Okay.
Sorry about
so
that.
the type of stuff we're looking for is more sort of, I guess you would say, I mean, some people are going to have these. That's the issue. I don't want to say cringe,
It's
but
fucking cringe.
No,
most
they're
of them.
cringe. I think we can
Honestly,
say
and
it.
if you've got this as your bio, you need to grow up.
do you want to,
Those are fighting words,
do you want to
Goaty.
start there?
Yeah,
Give us
sure.
two options.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I've sort of semi-bracketed mine. Like they're very...
Oh, you've themed them.
Yeah, little themed. All right, so I'm not lazy. I'm just on energy save mode versus don't give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping.
Oh, nice. I get around that.
Yeah, second one for me.
Okay, I don't get around either. The second one's
I think that's the whole idea. Most of these are going to suck ass.
second one's better than the first. The first one,
Okay, winner.
I did a heavy eye roll on the first one. Not great.
I think there's a decent chance that Mikus will actually change his bio to something that comes up tonight.
I had one.
100%.
I had one in the list that I found that was
recently changed.
perfect Mikas, and like,
Are you going to read it? No.
well, he's not listening. It was
He's listening.
He's listening.
it was like BAE, bacon and eggs.
Oh, right. Now I've got you. That's fairly obvious for that inside joke that's remained secret for so long. Skid, can you give us
Okay.
one, please?
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I was going to start with the quote that inspired the segment tonight, which was again from Brecky this morning from Mikus. Sorry. So I think we were talking about diets or whatever, just chatting about the food we'd received. Oh yeah, no, actually, because I got the wrong meal. I got given the wrong meal. Ordered a smashed Davo, came with
Oh no.
Came with feta.
yeah, which I didn't want. Anyways, Mikas said,
There is nothing better than better.
Mikas said it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle.
That's true. He actually did. And I immediately said, don't say that. It makes me want to punch you. It's like literally what I said to him straight away. But he said it like full serious. And then we started talking. Yeah, you're right. I should have given this as the intro, actually. But that is why we started talking about this segment, going like, that is someone that would write stuff in their bio like that. Yeah. That is a stinker. And then we said, okay, yeah, nice. All right, so go on, Skin. What would you compare that one to?
I'm putting that against another quote that we've been throwing around for the last couple of weeks. Rising tides lift all boats.
As a bio, I've got to go. I can't do whatever that first one was.
No,
That's a stinker.
I'm going to say the second one.
Rising boats sink all. What was it?
Rising boat, sink all tides.
A rising tide lifts all boats. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same.
Nah, splinters.
What, you'd be happy to say it's not a
as in,
lifestyle. No, it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. I've cooked all of these.
Yeah, probably. Oh, no, I don't fucking care. Nah,
Do you currently have anything in your Instagram?
What
bio?
is your bio
Great
say?
question. Let's have a look.
I don't think I do.
Oh, what's mine currently?
Hold on. How do I do that?
Mine used to be whiteboards are remarkable. That was a belter.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Husband,
no, it's
dad,
not.
Supercoach addict. We got the chocolates. Harry, hanger on.
Are there many emojis following each of those?
None.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got I'm Lee or lethal for long. Pretty good.
Long being the operative word.
That's Justin Bieber's. We might need to workshop some of this.
It's not great.
Maybe, I know, send it out to the Chocks. They could write our Instagram bios for us.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I will not partake in that. I'm so sorry.
And Mikas will probably get it tattooed.
All right, Jans, give us one.
Okay. I just want to clarify that all of these are from people that I went to high school with.
Yes.
That's a great
Even
one.
better.
It makes it so much
Jans is
better.
just starting
It's so
beef.
funny that you went to high school with Mikas as well. Weird.
Okay. Someone said, so blunt you can smoke my truth.
Oh,
Or
smoke my truth.
I'm not a player, I am the game.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
Pick
they
your
both suck.
favourite.
I'm taking the blunt one, I think.
Yeah, I'm taking it right in the blunt.
James Blunt. Skin.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
I think
Skin.
I've got to go the blood.
Well,
dreadful.
there you go. Apologies if they were yours. Actually, I'm not that sorry. Change your bio.
I'm pretty happy with this one. Here you go, Jans. Stressed, blessed, and caffeine obsessed. Or my standards are high, just like my heels.
Nah, heels. Stress, best, and copy yourself. You need to fucking grow up.
the first one's the like millennial equivalent of live, laugh, love.
Oh,
Like,
that was my next one.
yeah, I'm definitely going with the heels one.
Okay.
Yeah. Not great.
All right. A balanced diet is an ice cream in each hand
Oh, wow.
versus
Dast.
an ice cream eater is a fulfilled person.
An ice cream eater is a fulfilled person.
What, are these just two people that really like ice cream?
Yeah, well, I bracketed them too for the two ice cream ones I found.
Bracketed them for people who enjoy ice cream. Got a niche category. The first one.
I would rather delete my Instagram.
Balanced diet.
Yeah.
Ice creams.
Yeah, I think I'm going that.
Yeah, I'll go the first one.
I went for those just inspirational quotes that people use.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Another one that I think came up in conversation today with Mikas, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
See, I have an issue with that because you don't.
Can you at
You
least
just be none from none.
Sorry, yeah,
That's
can
the
you
shot.
get the
get my
other
second
option?
one
Okay.
and then you use that as the reason why.
Okay.
Versus this too shall pass.
What?
No.
Say that again.
This too shall pass.
Isn't that a quote from Lord of the Rings? Is it?
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
don't
you
know.
shall
No,
not
it's you
pass.
shall not pass.
I'm going to go for the Lord of the Rings quote.
I'm going with Gandalf.
Yeah. I'm going with Hodor. Oh, no, that's Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's funny.
No, but the 100% of shots you don't take, you don't miss them. You just don't shoot.
Yeah.
If you don't shoot, you don't miss.
Yeah.
So you could go the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dividing by zero or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Like you miss 0% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah. And you also miss 100% of the shots you take and miss.
You also have 0% of shots if you don't
Yeah,
take
okay.
it.
For this explanation alone, I'm picking the second one because I just wanted to
Yeah,
stop.
I think I'm going.
Oh, the game's running.
Gandalf gets the chocolate.
Yeah.
So go yards.
Okay, so someone said, I do a thing called what I want.
Oh my lord.
Is this a real person again?
Yeah.
All these are meant to be real people.
What high school
yeah.
did you go to? Just so I don't send my children there.
Or I just added this as a group because this was seen on more than one. Someone with just their height in their bio.
That sounds ugly.
No, that's language.
Did I mention Mark Howard is actually? I wonder if he has it.
Would you rather have just your height? So it was nothing else. It was literally just 6'3" or whatever. Or would you rather have I do a thing called what I want?
Nah, the height.
Yeah, I guess
Easily.
Yeah.
I'll put 5'1". I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. So even under 5 foot, that first person needs their head.
Yeah, there you go. This is my
not
last
great.
one for you. If you can't handle me at my worst, then leave now because I don't have a best. I'm awful.
Oh my god.
I didn't know the twist on that.
Or I'm a homebody. I've got the home if you've got the body. These are Instagram bios. This isn't even Tinder.
What does that even mean? I've got the home if you.
I think they just need to have a nice body. So it sounds like it is like a dating profile.
Yeah.
That might be Tinder.
Might be Tinder.
Crikey.
I didn't mind the twist of the
Yeah, I
first
think we'll
one.
go on the first
I thought I knew where it was going, and it
Well, the first one was mine, so I'll take
Surprised
that one.
Leave now. I'm awful.
leave now. I'm awful.
Speaking of awful, actually, Jans.
Oh dear.
Oh, well
something
done.
sad happened. Belly button piercing gone.
Thank the Lord.
On the pitch at Valleys.
On the pitch at Valleys.
We don't know
lost
where it is.
in a cricket game.
Yeah.
The next person.
I
the
am
next person.
so happy.
Yeah.
The groundsman's not just going to fuck his mower. Sorry, Brady.
Genuinely though.
How's it healing up?
No, horrendous. It's scabbed. And also we tried to poke it piercing back through it today when I got home and it's like closed up. I'm a quick healer. It's closed up again.
I'm so happy for you. That
Yeah, see, I wasn't as happy, but I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're happy.
was it your girlfriend's belly button ring you lost?
Well,
Was it Delta Goodrums?
she
He wishes.
she went out and bought us.
Matching ones.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's nice.
It was nice. Yeah, she went out and bought us matching ones. I had a blue one. She had a red one. She still has the red one. Blue one, unfortunately, mowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valleys.
Okay.
So yeah, we had matching ones for a day, and then they fell out with just the rigorous wicket keeping I was doing.
That signal you ran was just unbelievable.
It was just meant to happen at this
Yeah,
point.
You know,
End of an era, you
something
might
else
say.
I don't get is you're well past the point where you can put it in and take it out anytime. Oh, okay, poor wording. You can remove the piercing anytime you like. So why do you keep
I know we're
wearing it?
brothers, but I think we need to set up some boundaries.
It's weird that you two shared a room.
Why do you keep wearing the piercing playing sport where it can fall out?
Oh yeah. Why do I actually not take it out?
I don't know.
I have been asking this question for months since
Well,
you got it. I've been asking
We
you
played
this
footy
question.
2 weeks ago and you were still taping it up. It's like, just take it out.
I'm
What
so
happened
glad.
to me?
I'm so glad it's out.
We are playing the Slogo game.
Slogo brands will give you the line and you guess the company. There's a strong chance that everyone will do this well except me.
Making eye contact with Jans whilst these jingles are playing is not good for my
Is it a
self-confidence.
humbling experience?
Yes. Again, not a big fan of that one.
What do you reckon?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
I love it, mate. Love everything you do.
Thank you.
Such a lie.
That was
Lie through your teeth.
that's very positive for you as well.
It's that's the nicest thing I've ever heard him say to you.
Pretty simple game, I guess. You get a little sound grab played from a famous company's slogan, and you've got to be the first to buzz in and tell me what that company is.
Okay.
There's no bonus points that I can think of, but I'll find a way to get them in at some point
Absolutely.
if Cody's winning by too much. Who directed the ad for bonus points? Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
First one is, well, no, I can't tell you because that's your job.
Yeah.
But here is the first one.
Yeah. Godel. Wheat
Wow.
Bix. Wheat Bix.
Well done.
So fast. Okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
One to Gode. Everyone's worked it out now. That was just yeah. Here we go.
Light on the fizz so you can slam it down
Godel.
fast.
Solo.
Well done. Oh, where's my correct buzzer?
We need the bonus point.
If you can tell me, Skin and Jana, if you can tell me what letter solo starts with.
Why is my mic muted?
Gode, you're on mute for this one. All right, here we go. Number 3. They're very. I think you'll get this.
The burgers are better.
Ha! Yes. I just yelled.
Jana, I think Jana yelled "pa."
I literally just yelled. I don't even know what I said. Just flustered.
Oh, yeah,
You may as well answer it, Jan.
You may as well answer it because I heard
Hungry
you.
Jacks?
It is Hungry Jacks. Well,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
On the board.
And do I get bonus points for that?
And then bonus points for
Because
if
I
you can
made
tell
up a
me-
new buzzer.
Nice.
Unlucky, Skin. You're 2 points behind now.
What about if I can tell you they came from the American chain Burger King?
Give him a point for that.
Thanks.
Happy with that?
Yeah, give him 1.
Give him a point.
Not 2.
You're on 1.
Just
well done,
one,
Skin.
just
That's
one.
fine.
One's
Okay.
enough.
Nice.
That's correct.
Jeez, these bonus points are good.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
I heard Albert first.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. Genuinely did. Albert first.
Crap.
That's incorrect.
Oh, that was
Yes.
Nah, keep going.
like Mitsubishi.
It's Mazda.
Yes.
It is
knew that.
Mazda. Skin, that's a good try though. At least you got in. Bonus
I know,
point for
and-
getting in
and
first.
also-
That's good.
and a wonderful way to point out 2 wonderful companies.
Some great people.
That's 4, and we are now up to number 5. There's 6 options here. What's the score? Gode got that as well.
Three.
So 3, 0, 2.
No, he's on 2. No,
He's
1.
on 1.
Yeah, I got me bonus point.
Burger,
you get your
Burger
bonus point.
King.
Yeah, Skin
Burger
plus
King
1.
boy.
For saying 2 words.
I think Jana appears to be on, well, according to Charlie, 3, but the 3's also mixed in
Thanks
with
for
the same word
bonus
of hungry.
point.
So I feel like it might be a typo.
Hey, Charlie, you don't have to fix it.
Either Charlie's telling me world peace or the score's 2.
I think it was world peace.
I think it's world peace.
my
All right,
score's
so 3 all.
definitely
Skin's still on 1. Here we go. Number 5.
You'll find that lowest prices.
Schnozzer Warehouse. Nah, Bunnings Warehouse.
Yeah, it is indeed Bunnings Warehouse. Very well done.
Was this last round worth 100 points?
Yeah, last round worth 100 points.
Oh, nice. This is going to be tough. I'll only win by 103 then.
This one's good. I like
Oh,
this one.
not for you, just for me, Skin.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Not forget it. Here we go.
It's in the game.
Babe.
Albert was in first.
EA Sports.
Well
Ah.
done, Skin.
Come on.
Holy
Tiger
heck.
2004.
Yeah,
but-
terrible.
Skin,
Terrible
that's
round for me.
unbelievable. So
Oh,
the
I had it-
score at the end, 101 to Skin.
Wow.
Yana on 3, Gode on 4. Is
Oh,
that
it's
right?
unlucky I ran
It's
second.
well earned, Skin. Well
No,
earned.
you were the best there, Skin. That was good.
Skin,
From the clouds.
You have blown them away there. That was unbelievable.
glad you
Look at
said
these
away.
idiots.
I love an underdog story. I really love an underdog story.
Did you know that leading into the game?
Skin, very well done. All right. You're in for our...
X.
X.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just the
Yeah,
flight
just a
attendant.
host. And the weather in Brisbane is
That's you. You put it in. End of the X as well.
Lovely spot.
okay. Yeah. So the thing that we
Heard
still
of
haven't named.
the Maldives.
How have we not named this segment yet?
Oh, yeah.
We've been busy.
Okay.
I think actually when Yana was last time, we said we were
gonna
going to.
Yeah, it
do
was meant to be on the next episode.
That's right. Yeah.
Too many
Not
breakfasts.
my next
You-
episode, just the next episode.
Yeah. And
Okay.
even on
And
your
we've
next
missed both
episode,
of
we
them.
still haven't done it.
And it's been 5 weeks.
It's just more
since
bad
I've
luck
done
than bad management.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you can't blame us. Okay. So
It's considerably bad luck. I mean, things keep happening. I lost my bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
3 breakfasts this morning.
Unfortunately, not free.
okay. So the initial thing is Abra Barbri. I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
What was
Is essentially she's just blowing up about her son. My son lost his cello.
Okay.
A cello, a whole fucking cello, which is as big as he is. Do you know how big a cello is? How do you lose a cello? I need answers. I don't understand. So she's just blowing up about this incident, which is not very fair. To which Lester replies, "This mother is about to resort to violins." Violence.
I get it. No, we got it. What do you mean? We're all laughing. What do you need to say again?
I wanted a bigger reaction. Come on.
Skin just knows jokes are funny if you explain them.
If that kid gets any better at it, they could actually play that at Coachella.
It's not good.
It's not great. I'm happy to try one though. I'm happy to try one. I'm unsure if you saw Adele when she did a version of this, and it was called "Cello from the Other Side." You aren't?
I actually I was quite hungry after dinner the other night, so I had to get some dessert. So I was like ice cream and cello.
Do you mean jelly?
You are reaching.
Jello.
That is such a reach.
Yep.
Are we done? Can we be done?
No, yet. Hold on, give us a minute.
Just wait 1 second.
One
How the
second.
podcast works. We all wait.
Stop nodding at each other. We're finished.
Well, there is actually that management service that we use. Remember, the organisation tool that's been renamed to Trello. It actually is called Trello, so that's a real thing.
Yeah. Great people.
Anyway, I'm probably done with that. There we go. Unless we think of any more in the wrap up.
Yeah.
That's another
You'll
episode.
sleep London on your pillow.
All right. Bye.
It's another episode of the Week of the Chocolates podcast complete. We welcome you to be part of the Chockies crew and get in touch. You can do that firstly on our socials, and that's at We Got the Chocolates, wherever we have social media, which is everywhere.
Should be most of them.
Yeah.
The other way you can get in touch with us is obviously the website. So go there and contribute to the show. Leave a recording on the Choc line if you'd like to hear yourself on a future ep, or you can just write in below that as well if that's your preference.
Yeah, and in the social bios, which was the line I was meant to say while Skin was so silent, in the social bios, you will find a link tree which has discount codes for LSKD and Better Beer merch at the moment. 15% off for Chocky listeners. So help us help you by checking that out.
Beautiful. Supercoach. I got it in there. It wasn't, mate, honestly, I'm fucking running the show at the moment. We have a winner of our group.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Patrick from
Rafter.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking to about earlier. Daily Cherries is his team name, and they won. So, Patrick.
Big prize coming for Patrick.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. You showed me the other day, obviously.
Well done, Patrick. I don't know what they're talking about.
We don't have.
We don't.
anything
We'll
yet.
we'll find a fight.
We'll find something.
Well done, Patrick.
Patrick, if you can chase us, because we won't be chasing you.
That is the way that the best
how it
competitions
works,
are run.
yeah.
Yes.
We'll get a prize for you, Patrick. Can you get email Mitch at hello@wegotchocolates.com.au?
That's the wrong email address.
So close.
Also, Cody, I know you don't care at all, but we also had an AFL competition going.
Oh, did we?
And I think we promised the winner of that also gets a prize. So whoever you are,
You don't know
You
who
also
won.
get in touch.
Who manages the admin here?
we don't know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no one. by the
Seems
looks
to be
of
the
it.
problem.
But the good thing is we do know, Jans, as you said, we can't give Patrick any oysters as his prize.
Yeah.
That's because oysters kill Patrick. Obviously.
Cody,
Yeah.
do not laugh like that. It is not that funny.
We've actually lost him. He's gone. Jana, thank you very much for being here tonight again. I know you've loved it every second by the looks.
I love being here.
See you again in a month. And remember that if you're out there and having a laugh with your mates throughout the week, that you're absolutely getting the chocolates. We'll speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that stumps.
The AFL winner was NOC by Bolter Brewing. Congratulations. We'll be in touch.